is so sad for Zambia, because what the president does not seem to realize, he is the head of state, and he carries the image of Zambia. Hakainde Hichilema carries the image of Zambia as the head of state. So when he goes to any platform and he speaks anything negative about Zambia, the whole international community is listening. And if he goes to the extent he has gone of rubbishing the international airport, which apparently has been voted by the international community as the best airport in Africa, it sends a very bad signal to would-be tourists, to would-be institutions or countries that may want or wish to use that infrastructure. So Hakainde Hichilema, the president of this country, he needs to sober up. He needs to know that he is now in charge. Whatever he says, and as long as the international community, they are listening to what he is saying, they will take it as gospel truth. As I've always said, mukanwa kamfumu tamufuma mupurwe iyo. So Hakainde Hichilema taking to that platform, going to that extent of calling the international airport his own infrastructure. That's one thing he must understand. That is his infrastructure. Instead of marketing Zambia to the international community, convincing them that Zambia has got infrastructure that is capable to handle the tourists' needs, he calls it a sausage. So I don't know at what point he's going to demolish that infrastructure and build as the latest, which he thinks maybe to be a stake or it will be a tipple. It's so sad. He has reduced the presidency to the level of a cadre. He shouldn't do that. He shouldn't not engage himself in petty politics. Because whenever he speaks, the whole world listens. That's the way it is when you are the president of the nation. When he speaks, every investor is listening. When he speaks, every tourist is listening. When he speaks, all these multi-international organizations that may even have interest in using our aviation facilities are listening. But to call such an infrastructure a sausage by the head of state is so shameful. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. I expect His Excellency the President to sober up, to be above petty partisan politics. Because I know, and indeed those with open minds, they know that the man, by what he has been exhibiting, he harbors so much hatred against the PF and its leadership. These are signs and symptoms of hatred against the PF and its leadership. Otherwise, I expect him to sober up, to own all this infrastructure, including the way he owned the Kazungula Bridge when he went to commission it. It's very sad for Zambia, and I repeat that it's sad for this country when the head of state, who is the image carrier of this nation to the international community, can rubbish the international airport that was voted by the international community as the best airport in Africa. That shows that our president is actually harboring hatred against what the PF did, and indeed the leadership of the PF. I would like to advise His Excellency the President that Zambia is facing a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, and we expect him to give hope. Whenever he has an opportunity to speak to the nation, I expect him to give hope. I expect him to be an inspiration for his people. But the syndrome of demonizing PF at every moment, at every function, on every platform is not good for this country. He's actually denting the image of this country if he doesn't know. He's denting the image of this country. I expect him to market Zambia in good light. Every infrastructure that Zambia has, I expect the president to be the pioneer when he is speaking to the international community, when he is advertising Zambia. So any negativity that the president speaks has negative consequences in as far as investment to this country is concerned. So I personally expect the president to sober up, to do the right thing as a leader. He must take every opportunity and every chance given to him to market Zambia in a better light. He should not continue on this trajectory that wherever he is